If you're looking to get your first graphic design clients, then this is the right video for you. I'm going to tell you 5 proven ways that I have used to get graphic design clients where you don't have to pay a single penny. So let's get right into it. Hi, I'm Lauren from For the Creatives, and we're going to get right into 5 proven tips that will help you land your first graphic design client. Now, if you haven't been on this channel before, I wanted to tell you that I am here to help new graphic designers with tips, tutorials, and different ways that I have learned to help you get started. So we are going to go over 5 proven tips that have helped me to get graphic design clients, as well as 1 bonus tip that is better than all of the rest I'm saving for the last one. So here we go. So the first tip I want to tell you is that you need to use your family and friends. Now, you may have heard this 1,000 times, but this is a way to start. They know you, they trust you, and they can help recommend you to others that you might know that definitely need a graphic designer. Now, I'm going to tell you, my first client as a freelance graphic designer after I quit my job was from a family friend. She knew someone that needed a graphic designer and connected us right away, and that client has been with us ever since the beginning. So 4 years later, still have that client, and it all came from a friend of a friend. Tip number 2 is working with local charities. Now, this could be anything from your local church to boys and girls clubs to local schools, anything that is in your area and will actually get you some exposure. Now, this is going to be free work, but you're going to be making a lot of connections. And one of my first clients that is still with me today came from me helping with free work, which also was building portfolio. And then you can put it on your website as something that shows you're doing work for your community, which is also an added bonus. So as I said, one of my longest term clients came from doing charity work. And now 4 years later, she's still with us. Tip number 3. This is to position yourself as an authority in an area. Now, what this means is something I went over in an earlier video and something I really want to get into very deeply in later videos. But for right now, I'm just going to tell you, it is to find something you are passionate about as a designer, something you love to do, some area or field of interest, some businesses or companies that you love to design for. Now, I have a strong background in print design and packaging, so e-commerce was a very natural fit. And this is one of my areas that I have found out all about it. I found out the requirements for web and images and package designs and worked with lots of suppliers and printers, so I can actually position myself as an authority in this niche, and I can put together a whole website, a whole Facebook group, a whole Facebook page that actually caters to this specific niche. And because I have positioned myself as an authority, because I really do know all about it, people can come to me as a designer and they can trust that I will give them what they need. And it's very, very valuable for them because you are giving an extra service of experience. Now, if you're starting with nothing, obviously that's totally okay. You can find something you're very interested in and just go to meetups and research all about it, watch videos, read books, understand everything you can about the area you're interested in becoming a designer for, and then put together your own website, put together your own portfolio, start building pieces in that area, and you will then be able to position yourself as an authority. And little by little, you're going to get those clients. It's going to snowball, word of mouth. It will happen. Just have to start with somewhere. We all started with 0. I definitely was at 0 clients at one point. Tip number 4, work with printers. Now, as a graphic designer, there's no doubt you're going to be doing flyers, business cards, stationery, book covers. It's endless what you can do, obviously, as a graphic designer. Printers work with clients. Printers work with people, businesses that need graphic designers. I found out about this route and this way to find clients by accident. I was doing a project with one of my clients and I was working with the printer to help make sure all the files were okay. This printer saw my work, really liked it, and then later recommended me to another client of theirs, which then turned into a huge client of ours and ended up working with us on thousands of dollars worth of projects. Now, this is such a key point, and the way that you can actually position yourself with the printers is by giving them everything they want, talking in their terms, being really knowledgeable, and obviously producing high quality work. But the printers really know so many people. That's not the last client that actually was recommended from this printer and other printers. And it just kept going like this. And I thought, wow, what an untapped area. So really go and meet with local printers, meet with printers that are on the other side of the country. It really doesn't matter as a graphic designer. You can work with anyone. But if you show that you are really a good designer, you will be recommended. And that is why it's so important to work with printers. Tip number 5, using Facebook. Now this is using the keyword research, and this is in the normal Facebook and also in groups. Let me show you. To get started on the Facebook section, I'm just going to show you, I am part of this Facebook group called Small Business Owners because I target small businesses as well as e-commerce sellers. And one major important thing is for you to be a part of these communities and interact, not just with promoting your services, but actually interact and be a part of the group. Add some value to it. And then people will respond better. But anyhow, just to show you how you would search in this group is you go down to this search and maybe a few times a day, I would set in the morning, maybe after lunch and before you go to sleep, you can search I need a graphic designer. Okay, you're searching keywords here. Now it's going to go through all of the group posts and you can sort it by most recent over here. And now someone's saying, anyone here own a social media marketing agency? Okay, or can anyone point me in the direction of someone that's a great logo maker? Now, there's going to be other people who comment and that's fine. The thing is you want to do is post on as many as you possibly can. You're just getting yourself out there. So when somebody's actually searching for a designer, then say, yes, I would love to help you out. Please check out my website. And then you link to your website here. And the awesome thing about having a Facebook page for your business is you can put it in here and it'll show up like that. Now, one thing is that's really good is to actually, so this person's name is Sapphire, so say hello Sapphire just to make that personal connection and it'll notify them even more because you are linking their name. Okay, so now I have posted that. Okay, so that is for Facebook groups. And now I'm going to show you on the search window up here. This is for searching all of Facebook. So you can say, I need a graphic designer. And now it's going to pull up every post that has been posted. Now you can also search just from 2020. So you get the recent ones. And it's going to show in all the Facebook groups, all the public posts, anybody who's searching for a graphic designer. I have gotten actually two of my biggest clients this way. You wouldn't even believe it, but some corporations actually post looking for designers here as well. So then you can go through and do the same process. I need a freelance graphic designer to help me. Okay, now you can then go and you can comment. You can also then write to the person directly. See, obviously, if you don't want to do a specific job, you don't have to, but just as many as you can, you want to just keep putting yourself out there. And I promise you, you will find work this way if you just put in the time every day doing this. Okay, so now for that bonus tip I promised you. This is to over-deliver. In every one of these tips, this one applies. That is to do more than what you say. And that will make you so memorable in your client's mind. They will recommend you. They will remember you and they will come back. The amount of recurring clients that we have because we applied this from the start is just, I can't even explain how important this is. A few things that you can do to over-deliver are: one, you can answer your emails right away. Now, this applies at the beginning. I wouldn't do this so much later on, but at the beginning, you're going to be on your emails, you're going to be available, you're going to be willing to communicate and be there to service your clients. The second one is to actually give realistic targets and then add a few days and tell that to the client. You will then surprise them by delivering way earlier on your promise, and that will give them better feeling for you and a much more higher chance they will recommend you and come back. Another thing is, if you're going to be giving them some images or some infographics, give them an extra one. Give them something that will over-deliver. Give them more than what you promised, and it will pay off in the end. These are the tips that I know if you apply them and work hard, you will get your graphic design clients. And the harder you work at the beginning, the easier it is later on. I started with nothing, and I have created a machine. We don't even need to advertise anymore because we have constant recurring clients, recommendations, word of mouth. It's endless. Once you put in the work at the beginning, it will pay off. And that is what I really wish for you. So if you did like this video, please make sure you hit the like button below and subscribe for future videos. I'm very excited for more content for you, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for sticking to the end.